everyone be quiet whilst we listen?
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
Look, there's money on it.
Hello.
I'm a little sleepy.
Sleepy. Yeah. Welcome to Sunday.
Welcome, everyone.
Sal is here at 9:16. Says hellos. Heavy hellos.
Hello, I don't think so.
That's right.
I don't think so.
Cameron's here. Hi, Cameron.
Hoy.
Ping. Hello, Ping. Cameron just finished editing my video to drop mañana. There you go. The Parks postcard one will drop on Tuesday and Wednesday, but at least it's recorded. Hey, there you go.
Nice.
Well, that's cool. I'll have to head over and check that out. What's up, Bearded PokeTuber?
Hello.
Cameron told himself he couldn't come watch this live unless he got the video edited, so I put my head down and got her done.
Nice.
There you go. I like it.
I didn't do much work today.
Realistic goals. That's what those are. I like it. Jimmy's here. What's up, Jimmy? How's it
Hi,
going,
Jimmy.
buddy? Doza's here. What's happening?
Hello.
Kim's here. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
First Impression Films is here. What's up?
Hello.
So, yeah. We've got some people here with us. What happened this weekend?
Well, we had sales.
We had sales, but, like, I don't know. Like, last week was so good.
Yeah.
And this week
it was still good.
was okay. Like, I don't know. Like, the beginning of the week was good. And then the end of the week was just like... Friday...
So we still sold 36 things over the weekend.
Yeah. No, we did. But a lot of them were small.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But,
still, yeah. I didn't really sell that many Cabbage Patch this weekend. It was kind of a disappointment. That's okay. What? That's not that many.
I mean, that's more than most
There's like
people
six.
sell.
There's like six, maybe. I think there's like six. I don't know. I really didn't sell that many, to be honest with you.
I mean, it was weird because normally we sell a lot on Friday or like Thursday into Friday night, and we didn't. We didn't sell anything Thursday into Friday night. Everything came
after
early
midnight.
Friday morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was why
we didn't have to ship anything.
Yeah, the what sold video was cut off because I'm like, I didn't ship anything. I just left it all for Monday. So yeah, it's all gonna be shipped out tomorrow. So that'll be fun.
Yes.
But yeah.
Well, I might do it if you want to list postcards.
Maybe
I got for you.
I got a very large stack of Massachusetts to get through. So.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. If you just do the video when you get up, then I'll just do it.
Yeah, it might happen. So we don't have an auction pickup tomorrow because the auction sucked.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. So, I mean, there were like a couple things, but I'm just like, I wasn't going to drive all that way for, like, I don't know. It was not anything great.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Let's see here. Hi, Karen. Greetings. 36 is better than 1. That's true. That's true. This weekend has been okay, but last weekend was off the chain. Yeah, I know.
Last weekend was
like,
off the chain.
I was happy. I'm like, this is going to be, now we're going to start that upswing that always happens this time of year. And then it just like, we had a great last week, and then now we just leveled back off again. And I'm like, all right.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's fine.
I'm so mad.
It's fine. It's good.
It's great.
Anywho, Ping sold some Halloween and Thanksgiving items that have been searching all weekend to find them. Finally did. They are being sent to a reshipper in Delaware.
Newcastle?
Newcastle, Delaware. Yeah, that's where we ship it to.
All
Cabbage
the time.
patches. A lot of
Yeah.
cabbage patches.
Yes.
More than is it me or is it the Koozas a lot too?
Yeah, I mean it's like everything, really. Yeah. I mean, it's
Koozas.
everything.
Oh, and Jesmar.
Yes. Yeah.
Jesmars always seem to get reshipped.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah. Kelly says sales were in the toilet for me. Quantity was okay, but the amount was that's what happened to us. Our quantity is there, but our dollar figure is a little lower than it normally is for the weekend. But
It's fine.
Mondays have normally been pretty good for us too, so I'm hoping for a decent Monday.
It's all just speculation.
Right. As Mark would say, we'll get on our tinfoil hats and start trying to predict the algorithm. Fart
we
sack
didn't
Jack.
really list a lot today. I only listed like 5 things, so I was like slacking off.
Yeah. What's up, Fart sack Jack? Time for the truffle shuffle. Hi, Ann. What's happening? So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's been a weird weekend, but it's fun. I mean, we sold some oddball stuff and some stuff that's been sitting around here like this. The housekeeper's handbook of cleaning.
Yeah.
I
bet there's some good tips in there. It's probably like clean everything with vinegar. I guarantee it's like wipe your windows with vinegar and newspapers.
The laundry. They should be sprinkled with borax before placed in cold water.
20
then
mule
soaking
team.
them. Boiling water should be poured through them. Oh, that's how to get off. That's how to get out cocoa stains. How to get coffee. How to get off coffee stains. Borax sprinkled on a tea and coffee stains before placing in cold water usually hastens the removal of the stain.
Okay.
No. There you go.
Well, I'll check it out, I guess. I love reading those old hygiene books and like the old books like that. Like it's just they're so funny to me. If you guys ever see vintage like hygiene books, those are like good sellers. What's she doing?
She's cooking. She's got her cookbook in front of her. I didn't realize there was pictures in this thing.
Why doesn't she just use her iPad to look up the recipe?
Oh.
Make it big. What is it? Oh my god, look at that vacuum.
I know, right?
Is that silverware next to it?
Yeah, that's how you properly organize the silverware.
Oh, dang. Don't come to this house. You're going to be thinking it's, like, not good.
Yeah, it's great.
We don't have a silverware organizer like that.
No. But yeah, those are always funny. Hi, Kristen. What's happening?
Hello.
Let's see. Everyone said hi. Internet's down there. Yeah, it's did it get warmer, Kristen? Last week you said it was 5 degrees.
It's chilly. It's chilly here today.
It's not too bad.
What is it, like in the 30s? It's 39. It's going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, we're actually avoiding that massive snowstorm that everybody got on the West Coast. We're just getting rain.
Oh, yes. I want it to snow, though, but I don't. I want to clean off the porch this week. Our Christmas lights are still up, but they're not on. They're just up. We don't turn them on anymore.
Yeah, it was. We just didn't have time.
And then, you know those lights on the porch? I just bought those last year, and like half of them are burnt out. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm. That's why you can't get filament bulbs because they just get blown around and
right.
Stuff like,
I
so
like half of them are blown out. Well, I'm gonna take them all down, I guess, and get new LED ones.
Yeah, why don't you get smart ones?
Why don't you pick them out?
Okay, I will.
Get the ones that change colors.
Kim says those books are hilarious. They are.
I know.
They're really
They're so funny.
Yeah.
I love them.
They are funny. That one, there was one that where it was like talking about how to make your husband welcome whenever he comes home.
Yeah.
Have his pipe available and a nice a glass of his favorite alcoholic beverage.
Yeah. They're like, when he comes home, you shouldn't ask him any questions. You don't want to bother him.
Oh my God.
You don't want to bother him. Don't tell him if the kids are misbehaving. Just sit him down with a cigarette and some alcohol.
This all sounds awesome. Sounds great.
Don't let him know, that don't ask him to change the baby's diaper.
This all
Give
sounds
them
awesome.
alcohol.
This sounds like the greatest life ever. Oh yeah.
Well, in all the advertisements, they're always like smoking and drinking, and they're always wearing, like some kind of like
Smoking jacket.
jacket. Yeah.
Smoking jackets. Yeah.
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 So
How nasty did people's houses smell back in the 40s and 50s? And they're all smoking cigarettes in there. Ugh.
yeah. I don't know.
That's nasty.
So Pink says cities have had snow that haven't had it in years. I saw. Yeah, didn't Burbank get some snow, which is nuts. I bet Burbank was shut down. But yeah, I heard crazy.
Wow.
Sal says hello, everyone. Thank you everyone that came out to hang out today. We missed it. Sorry.
Well,
We
usually
missed
on
it.
Sunday they do have a live a lot of the times, and I just was not feeling the greatest today.
Yeah. Is that what the old boomers refer to as the good old days?
I suppose so.
I guess. I don't know. I know none of that shit would fly today, so I guess that's what it is. But yeah, can you imagine you coming home and being like, "Now, hun, I want you to have my easy chair available. I need my cigarette ready to go, cocktail, and don't talk to me about the kids.
Don't talk to me at
Don't
all.
talk to me about the kids."
Oh, they're
leave me
gonna shut the gas off because we haven't paid. Don't tell me. I don't.
I don't want to know. Just handle it. I don't want to know anything. Oh, the kid shit himself. I'm not touching it. That sounds awful. I was thumbing through a 40s magazine across
Like
about
magazine.
It ran across about I can't say that word out loud. And how to donate and save them.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's like terrible.
Well, no, I've seen this too, where like they used to have fundraisers, and that's what they would call it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that doesn't look right at all right now. Crazy. It was almost 60 here today. What is going on? Yeah, we had a very spring-like February. Like it felt like it was early spring all February.
And you know what? It does this every year. It does this every year to me, and that's why I want to clean off the porch, because last February is whenever I cleaned off the porch and like got those lights and like decorated and stuff. I said I was like getting my Joanna Gaines on.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later, it like snowed. I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, it happens every year because I think I had a Facebook memory or something when I was like, "What is going on?" And it was 64 degrees. But this year we broke records.
Wow.
It was 75 one day, so it's nuts. There was a lot of women in the kitchen type ads too. Yeah. That's how it was worded. I have a pic. Oh no, I agree with you. I'm not. I can't say that word out loud because it's just not proper these days. So. Bartermania, what's happening?
Cheers.
Let's get Cameron to 1,000 subs. He's 95 away.
Yay.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Cameron, go Cameron.
Does
Go
Cameron have a
subscribe to
wrench?
Gravity Goods, y'all.
Does Cameron have a wrench? I don't know.
I'll put his link in.
He has a wrench. He could put his own link in, but
yeah, Cameron, put your own link in.
Share your link, Cameron. Let's see if we can get you to
he probably
a little
left.
closer.
He's probably
Cameron
gone.
left. Cameron's gone. He's got to ship out some postcards. But yeah, Cameron, if you're still here, throw your link up. Let's get you some subs. Gravity Goods. So.
Yeah, go subscribe.
I think we have 2-3 more snowstorms on the way. They said today was supposed to be a dusting. We got 4 inches. Tuesday, another 8 to 10, and then Friday hit or miss with rain or snow. Yeah, we're getting all rain according to our National Weather Service.
When it rained the other day and I went outside, none of it was like draining. It was just sitting there, and like, did you see like huge puddles?
No.
Oh yeah, you probably just never left the house, so you don't know what goes on.
Probably
outside.
not. No, I don't like rain. Yeah, we're just getting east of us and north of us are getting the snow, and it happens like that all the time in Pittsburgh. We have this like bubble in the valley where like it hovers in that 30 degrees to 35 range, and it's just like a couple swings in the other direction and it's snow, but now we're going to be above 30. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Boston set a record high in low temps in February. Weather's been crazy. Yeah, that's true. So it's nuts. What's up, Tortoise? Long time no see.
It's loud.
Yeah, it's been crazy, but I'm not complaining.
You know, your voice is sounding a little more sexy again tonight. You
Is
did
it
something
too
to your
loud
microphone?
again?
No, it's not loud. It just sounds like more like raspy or something. I don't know.
That's probably because we were at a bar that allowed smoking last night.
We
Yeah.
were. Well, you should go
I'm a
there
little
more
raspy.
often.
I'm a little raspy. I'm a little raspy. I
You
could
should
sing
go there
Bohemian.
more often.
I could sing Bohemian Rhapsody with how raspy my voice is. Yeah, that's probably why. But, completely agree. We go through this every year, just tired of the snow, ready for a real spring. Yeah, same. We've had consistent rain for the past week, finally stopped this morning. That's crazy. That's nuts. It's the West Coast Cup. They said that there this year. The vast majority of people agreed that the West Coast was going to have a much worse winter than the East Coast, and they
And it
certainly
sounds
have.
like it.
Certainly have. But I remember when I lived on the West Coast, I think I've talked about this before, where everybody says, like, you get my dad would say it, and I'm like, give me a break. He would be like, yeah, you got to watch it when it rains here because the freeways get a little slick, and I'm like, okay. And it's true. Actually,
Why though?
because
it never rains.
it
or-
never rains, so all that oil and like everything, all the crap that's coming off the cars soaks into the concrete, and then when it rains, it all kind of comes up. Yeah. Yep.
Yes,
It's kind of funny.
That.
Yeah, and then everybody crashes into each other. It's great.
You know, when I was little, I used to love it when there would be puddles in parking lots and there would be oil in them, so they look like rainbows. I thought that was the coolest thing when I was little. Meanwhile, it's pollution.
I was going to say, head on over to East Palestine. You'll see a lot of that. What's up, JD?
But in all fairness, when I was little, I also used to pick up rock salt off the street when I was waiting for the bus and pretend it was diamonds and put it in my
Yeah, it's not a good idea. that'll burn your skin. Yeah, you don't want to touch
I was
rock
like,
salt.
ooh, I got diamonds in my pocket.
The voice really does it for her. Apparently.
I was like 8.
Apparently.
I know, he got a sexy voice.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's see here. What's up, Roman? How's it going, buddy? Just talking to you on Instagram or on YouTube. Marcia?
Oh.
Did I got that?
Probably Marsha.
Marsha? What would you say the minimum
it
number?
might be Marcia, but it's probably Marsha.
Well, if I jacked it up, I apologize. But what would you say the minimum number listings you should have in your posh closet to justify the monthly fee of Sidekick?
How much is Sidekick?
$29.99. I would
So
say,
it's like $1 a day.
yeah, I would say a couple hundred to justify any posher VA, because you can share manually pretty easily if you only got 50 or 60 items in your closet. But if you get up over 100, that's when it becomes kind of a pain to share on and just touch and select everything on the phone and then share it out. The only advantage to doing it anyways would be because it does share randomly, and it does share random orders, and it sends out offers. So it's kind of a no-brainer when it comes to, if somebody likes something, they automatically get whatever offer you set. So like, for instance, if somebody likes a Cabbage Patch, and it sends out a 10% off offer with $5.95 share. No, just 10% off offer right away. So that way you're not really worrying about offers and things like that. So I'd say 100 or above would justify it well. Just my opinion, though. Cha-ching just sold a pair of pre-owned jeans, 127 plus
Wow,
shipping.
what kind were they?
What kind of jeans are these? Are they gold?
Remember we had like some crazy brand one time that you found in the bins, and you're like, these are going to be good or something.
Yeah.
And you looked them up, and we sold them for like $80-some or something.
Yeah. Or maybe they could be vintage Levi's too. They sell for good money. As what my wife does for a living, helping truckers on the road, stuck when we have bad weather, constantly going from west to east repeatedly. Texas and Montana are getting it hit hard tonight. Yep, that's true. Tommy's here. Whoa, Dave Matthew Fire Dancer, I see you. Yeah, that's right. It was a Dave Matthew Fire Dancer right there.
Oh yeah, it is.
Look at that. Tommy can pick out a fire dancer from anywhere. Got my mug the other day. Love the yellow. Cool. Thanks, Sal.
Yeah.
I do also like the yellow a little better. Yeah, the yellow inside's pretty cool. So
Yeah, I like it too. I wish mine had a green inside.
I could make you one.
We'll do that. Please get on that. I also want tote bags. Get me some tote bags.
I thought you had tote bags.
I don't have tote bags.
Oh,
I have
okay.
water bottles. I have coffee mugs. I have stickers. I have dolls.
No,
Guys, go to my website. I'm going to put it on here.
seriously. Poshmark has a ball sharing on the phone. Just select and press go. Well, there you go.
Go to my website.
There you go. What's up, Susan? The triple aught design is the brand. Huh, we've never heard
I think
of that.
that's the one. I think that's the one.
That might be it. You can look
I think
it
it
up.
is. I think it is. Yeah,
Some
let me
vintage
check.
Levi's sell for really good money. They do. Yeah, for sure. Anything made in Mexico, USA, obviously, Mexico. Anything that was actually made in San Francisco and not manufactured somewhere else sell for really big money. Have you sold any old license plates? I think we have some from the 30s. Yeah, we do all the time.
We sell license plates constantly. We just sold a surf fishing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is old 97, not from the 30s.
$30 though we got on that one. But yes, depending on the state or whatever. I mean, if you are, we sell them all the time.
Yeah.
Send me some pictures. I could probably tell you how much they're worth.
There you go. Modern, made in the USA. Oh, cool. That's awesome. There's thedailycabbage.com. Kimberly might want to watch their what solds between cabbies and license plates. That's all they pretty much Sure. I try to get all that stuff out of there like as fast as possible because I know it's just like a lot of the times my what sold videos are like cabbage patch, and another cabbage patch, and then I'm like, so I've been like highlighting a couple.
You don't want to show because you didn't do the video yet. I was gonna say show the popcorn, but if you don't want to,
is the popcorn even here?
it's the one with a big white dress.
Oh yeah, I'll show it in the video.
Okay.
So, let's see. Hi, Buying Spaces. What's happening?
Hello.
We run after the kids all the time, so not on the internet too much. Yeah, no, they do sell really well.
Yes.
Really well.
30s and 40s are like pretty much like I want to say the golden age of license plates, if that's even a thing.
The golden age of license plates.
Yeah, they are because like anything 30s and 40s is like hot. Like it's pretty hot.
I think that they're probably the last years they actually made them out of
porcelain.
steel.
Yeah, and the old porcelain ones
Yeah, those are
from
worth
like
tons of
the early 1900s are also very desirable if they're made out of porcelain.
money. Yep. I watched the What's Sold video. It still astonishes me on the postcards people buy, the John and Marlene saga. Yeah.
Yeah, the saga of John and Marlene.
Yeah. I think
No, I don't think that's John. And that's definitely not Marlene.
which one?
Those are all new ones, I think. I don't think those are from
This
John
is
and
Marlene.
Marlene's. No, I don't think it is.
That's definitely Marlene.
Okay, Adam, if you say it's Marlene, it's Marlene.
I know it's Marlene. I know exactly what Marlene looks like, and that's Marlene. And then the best photo ever sold by us.
You're blurry.
Ever. Well, I'm going to stay blurry because I'm going to put it up to the camera. This is by far the best photo we've ever sold.
Grandma on a swing.
I mean, this could be a meme. It's that good.
It could be a meme.
Yeah.
That could be a meme. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a really good one. So now I'm blurry again.
There you go. You were good. You're fixed.
There we go. Yeah. Probably one of my favorite ones. So, nice. They're in PA. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, they're cool. Did they stop making the Delaware Beach tags? I heard something a while back.
I want to say I think they did.
I didn't think they did. I saw a few people still using them last time.
I think they're still. I think they're using the old plates. They just get stickers. So.
What if you don't have a plate? I wonder what you get now.
I don't know. You might just.
It was odd that they did that, anyways, though, because a lot of cars don't have the ability to have front license plates.
Well, a lot of people that use those have like a fishing rod thing mounted on the front of their car, and they mount that to the fishing rod thing.
Oh, yeah. So for those of you that
fishing.
don't know what this is Delaware. Well, they would sell these, and then this is your fishing permit to be able to drive your vehicle onto the beach and fish.
Fish, yeah.
Yeah. So they had, I don't know if they still do, but yeah, they go for good money. So apparently, I would venture a guess, Tommy, that they stopped selling them. So
yeah, I think they do. I don't think they do.
Sorry. Yeah.
Adam can't read.
No, I jack up everybody's names. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Yeah, my bad though. Oh wow, that's cool. We found the license plates from the basement in the house. We had.
That's cool.
So that's awesome.
Wow.
Even better. That's an awesome photo, isn't it? The granny swing. What's up, Kirsten? Hello, dude. That granny photograph is amazing. How much did it sell for? How much did it sell for?
Only like $8, I think. I want to say
$8.
Yeah. Still though, it's cool.
Yeah, it's not a cabinet card or anything. It's a regular photo. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I probably could have gotten more.
I gotta go get a sweatshirt. I can't handle this anymore.
I think I listed it for 10, and they gave us 8. What's up, Junk Monkey? Delaware has the weirdest ways with tags. It's all about people making money. The guy that owns the Grotto Pizza tag number is worth like $150,000. Oh, no kidding. Oh man, yeah. You guys have some funky license plates. You still have those tiny little ones like that are in circulation, and then you have the ones that you have now. Just are like the most bland looking plate ever.
I like the black and white ones.
Yeah, the blue ones are just they look like our old plates without the keystone on them. Adam can read, but only stuff from license plates. That's right. Yes, I can't read. So happy it's not personal. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, definitely not personal. It's just me. I go through the chat so fast, and I read too quickly for my brain to process it, I guess. So I just mess it up all the time. So the black ones, yeah, the little, and they look slightly smaller than most license plates. Yeah, every time I see them, because the lower the number on most license plates, the more valuable they're going to be. So like for Pennsylvania, if you can find a license plate with 3 numbers on it, you've got
from the early 1900s.
Yeah, you've got thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But with Delaware,
a 4-digit for like $1,500.
We did. We sold a 4-digit for like $1,500. Yeah. But with Delaware, the numbers are so low to begin with. Like the black plates are still only like 3 or 4 numbers.
I love the black plates. They're like my favorite.
But Delaware is actually a good selling license plate, and so is West Virginia.
Yeah.
The two least populated
Pennsylvania's
states,
good too, and so is California.
Yeah. But for different reasons, because California made so many different variations, so did Pennsylvania. Yeah. Delaware is just a low populated state, and there's not a lot of them in the market, and same with West Virginia. So.
Right.
And then your vanity stuff goes well.
Yeah, people like vanity ones.
Yeah.
I still need to get my vanity plate. Which reminds me, my registration expires in 3 days.
Oh, dear.
I got to go online and renew it.
Oh, dear.
I do this every year, guys. I always let my car registration expire.
They don't even know, though, now. It's not like they know. They can't know by looking at your car anymore.
Well, but they can run the plate.
They can run the plate.
And Uber was like, you need to renew your registration and it expires in 3 days. And I'm like, well, I haven't drove Uber forever, so I don't know if I even care. Like, I mean, I care. I have to do it anyway. But.
Right. All Delaware tags are valued based on the lowest number. 1 through 10 is reserved for governor. 3 digits here can be $20,000 to $90,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The best ones are still in Ohio. Really? You think so? I don't know. The birthplace of aviation.
He's saying that because he's from Ohio.
Well, I know that, but the birthplace of aviation. I think they used to say on them, right?
Now it says like Ohio, like has it.
Find
all
yourself. Does it say find it here?
No, it says. I think it says Ohio. I don't know. What's the one we just sold that the person didn't pay for yet? They didn't pay. It's like I don't know.
We still have cars on the road with tags from 2020 and 2021. The cops around here don't care. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the cops do around here, but they all have the quick scanners in their cars now, so they can, if you're stopped at a light or something, they can scan and see if you're a registration, because they got rid of our stickers. So
it says Ohio, the heart of it all.
The heart of it all. There you go.
Is it though? How about this person that said they were going to pay immediately on Friday and never paid?
I know. Isn't that funny?
They're like, hi, I'm still very interested in this. I'll be sending payment now. And Adam's like, well, you bought it. I'm assuming you're very interested in it.
Wow. Whatever.
Like,
People are so
dude,
dumb.
are you going to buy this? Or are you going to pay for this or what? Like, what's going
No,
on?
they're not. JD says, I have an old Cuba license plate. Do you think it has value? Probably.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
probably does. You just
Almost
have to
without
look
a
it
doubt.
up.
If it's old, Cuba, I imagine would be pretty valuable because there's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of cars in Cuba, period. So I would say, yeah, for sure. Tommy, there's one resident from Delaware that doesn't need plates. He currently doesn't live there and lives in Washington, D.C. Who's that?
Come on, man.
Does Ohio have a Mothman tag? Oh, they should. Or West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Both.
Yeah.
The bridge spanned from Ohio to West Virginia.
Oh, for real? For real?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know, actually, because we have a postcard about the Silver Bridge, but I thought that disaster was in like the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, I don't know.
It says it's from
right,
1968 is when it collapsed.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Ohio plates, FIFOS, as I call my brother-in-law. FIFOS?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to explain. Welcome to Ohio, where men are men and so are the women. Was the last sign I saw. Wait, or is that Kentucky? I'm confused. Every time we go into Ohio, it says "Find it here." Ohio, welcome to Ohio. Find it here, and you're like, what? What are we finding?
Find what?
No, what are we finding?
Kroger's. Oh no, not Kroger's. Is West Virginia when we go to Kroger's.
They have Kroger's in Ohio. But,
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Ohio plates have sunshine on them, but we don't have sunshine. It's true. Can you sell stuff from Cuba on eBay?
Cuba.
I don't know.
You might not be able to.
Probably. Why wouldn't you be able to?
I know.
As long as it's not cigars, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's from 1979. I don't know.
Look it up.
Different. Number one bullshit guy is your best soundbite. Thank you.
Number one bullshit guy.
There you go. Ping says it's I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think if it was made after a certain date, but I'm not positive. I know having Cuba in the title will flag listings sometimes.
Yeah.
That could be a problem.
The only one I saw so far on there was the one that comes in the cereal box Cuba license plate.
I think that Buying Spaces is saying December 15th, 1979. That's when the embargo happened. So, yeah. You'll have to check the embargo rules. Keep in mind, eBay reps don't know their own rules, so it's a gray line. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Well,
I'm not sure.
there actually are 3 solds, one for $112, one for $70, one for $51.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a license plate, though. It's not like it's a goods or services. So I don't see
One
why the
for
embargo would really.
$70.
So I don't know. Ohio, find it here means find rest areas if you can. Yeah. The Silver Bridge, yeah, December 15th, 1979. Oh, that was 79? Okay. Yeah. Was that the Mothman Bridge? Was that the bridge that was in the Mothman?
I don't know. I love that movie, though.
Yeah. That was I guess that might have been it. I don't know. I swear the Mothman happened. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Mothman stuff didn't happen in like the 90s.
Maybe.
I really don't remember. But I know I just listed that postcard that had the Silver Bridge on it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I thought it would be worth a lot more because a lot of the disaster stuff normally is worth a little bit more, but it really wasn't. There was a lot of them out there. So Cuba trade and travel closed in 1959. So probably anything pre-1959 would be okay. But I don't quote me on that because I really don't know. And I don't know. To me, like, it's a license plate. It's not like it's a good or service, you know what I mean? Or something that somebody bought in Cuba, you know, in 1985 and then brought it to the U.S. and then sold it. It's a license plate.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's entirely possible that somebody moved from Cuba to the U.S. and they brought the license plate with them. So I don't know. So, ever heard of the Black Tom explosion? No, have not. What's up, Mark? How's it going? eBay and Etsy would not let me list Cuba postcards no matter what age. Oh, okay. I don't think we have any. That's interesting. So maybe not. The Mothman happened in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and the Mothman Museum is a cool place to visit.
We should go there.
Yeah, Point Pleasant it's on across the river from, I can't remember the name of the town in Ohio, but that's where the bridge spanned from Ohio into Point Pleasant. And, it collapsed, which not a good thing. So, in a few years, Ohio will not need CCTV. Everyone literally will have eyes in the back of their head. That's probably true. Yeah. I'm not very happy about that because it is a little too close for comfort. So, but yeah, that's terrible. Let's see here. But yeah, that was, I don't know about Cuba stuff. I guess that would be kind of a problem. Look it up. You'll be surprised you never heard of it. Okay. Yeah.
No, I think I've heard of it. Wasn't that, is it World War I or World War II? Whenever it was like, there was a bunch of like military, like, ammunition or munitions or whatever, and like Germany destroyed them on purpose or something.
I don't know.
I think that's what it was. I don't know for true if that's what it is, but I think I've heard of that before. Yeah.
No. Yeah, the bridge fell into the Ohio River. Yeah, it's crazy. Adam, train derailments happen in Pennsylvania also. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they happen. Well, they did. We had a couple last year. I think Amtrak actually derailed on the way to Philly or something like that. It's just weird. Let's get off the disaster conversation and on to non-disaster comfort. Yeah, well, maybe disasters. Who knows? Lost my train of thought there. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about camis or something?
Not really. I really don't. I'm just kidding.
That's a lot.
I am going to be having my Easter giveaway. Well, I'm going to have it for the whole month of March. I'm going to announce it I'm going to put it on my Instagram on next Friday, the 3rd. And I'm going to run it for the whole month. And then I'm going to give it away at the end of the month. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be an Easter basket.
Is it behind your head?
It is, but I'm not showing anyone up close until Friday. So I have that. I have some Cabbage Patch dolls here. So I still have a bunch that I have not gotten to yet.
Yeah.
So I have that. I have a lot of naked babies.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Tell everybody about the sadness that is your walkie-talkie buy.
Oh, yeah, my walkie-talkie. So you remember, guys, those walkie-talkies that I got for like $4 or whatever? So I went to list them today, and I'm like, oh, walkie-talkies. Like, these look like they're in mint condition. Well, I opened them up, okay? This is the walkie-talkies. Isn't this great?
The thing's huge. How heavy is it?
Look at this antenna.
You better watch out. You're going to poke yourself in the eye.
It's so long. What's your question? How heavy is it?
Yeah.
It's not real heavy at all. But it takes 9-volt batteries, but inside it's corroded. So I'm just basically selling them 4 parts. But wait, look at the inside of this thing. It's wowed. I got this open before. Look at this.
It's broken.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. That's basically a circuit board today.
Isn't this crazy? Isn't this crazy?
A bunch of transistors.
How do you even know what to even do with this? This one isn't too bad. See at the bottom, but the other one's like completely corroded. So I don't know. This one might still work. It's wild though, isn't it? Like how it looks in there.
That's a 70s.
It's the house and yard communicator too.
So you can communicate with your significant other if you're in the yard.
Yeah, babe. If you're ever down at the bottom of the hill, take these, and then I'll just instead of having to use our cell phones, we'll use this. I'll be like, "Copy, Adam.
Roger.
Are you mowing behind the shed?
Yep.
Are you mowing behind the shed?
Let's see. Cuba must not have a single dollar or drop of oil for the U.S. Not to forget about the past by now. They will get in bed with any country for $12.25 oil historically. True story.
I don't think so.
I don't think
Sarah,
so.
try to turn it on, and if the aliens don't respond, it's all good. That's right.
I'll try.
Roman has friends that fix stuff in 5 minutes. So true. It's color coded. There you go.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, it is nuts.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a shame that they're and it's not corroded with battery acid or anything. It's rusted, so it's
Yeah.
almost impossible to get rid of.
Yeah, it was probably stored in like a damp area
Yeah,
or something.
it's unfortunate. We thought you stole one there, but not so much. That's why we don't do much in electronics anymore, because of that reason. There's just way too
I don't
much.
want to deal with it. And those look so good. And then I was like, well, these are like brand new because like the straps and everything were like wrapped up, which
Yeah.
I'm sure they probably were never used. But
Yeah.
and I was gonna try the one, but I don't even know where the 9-volt battery that we have in the house is right now.
Yes. Probably put it in the smoke detector. 'Cause
Yes.
it's beeping or something.
Which I never change those batteries every year. Like whenever
They'll beep whenever they need change.
I know, but they're supposed to change them every year when you turn the clocks back.
Oh.
Ours aren't even in like good areas either. Like,
When I pick up when we burn
I don't know,
something.
is it just
I
me,
pick
or
it
do you think that like smoke detectors are like an antiquated thing?
What? Why would it be
I don't know.
antiquated?
Like, I feel like if my house is burning down, I'm gonna know.
No, if you're sleeping.
Even if I think I'm still gonna know.
Well, I think if your house is burning down, yes. If there's a small fire that started in your kitchen or
I think
something,
I think I'm still gonna know.
I don't think you will. Not if you're sleeping.
Regardless, I'm gonna know.
Sell them for parts. People love fixing that stuff. Definitely will sell. I agree.
Yeah, that's what I have it on there for now.
My old electronic sales days are gone. Just a bedding ground for returns. Yeah, breeding ground for returns. Yes. That is without a doubt. That's what we do too. Same thing, JD.
Yeah.
We use walkie-talkies for camping when there's no service.
Oh man, you could use these ones.
Or take it to Verizon and then trade it in for a brand new iPhone.
I
14.
should.
That would be
I
funny.
should be like, oh, look, can I trade these in for an iPhone?
Those radio components is what I did field work on years ago. That's what I went to school for. Oh, there you go. Mark could fix it. Great for movie props. Yeah, would be good. So,
Oh yeah,
also,
I didn't think of that.
Also put Art Deco / movie prop in the title. Don't need to work for TV.
I'm gonna do that
Yeah.
right now. You guys are the greatest.
That's a
I'm gonna
really good
fix
idea.
that. That's a great idea.
Speaking of returns,
Oh, that lady?
did it disappear or is it my imagination?
No, it's gone.
Oh.
It's definitely gone. You know they made that sweater in like several different colors. She was like, wowed.
Somebody didn't receive their stuff. We just got that. That's good.
That's good. I'm gonna
Just
put
came through.
movie prop right in there right now.
Let's see. Oh my god.
What? What?
It says buyer did not receive reported their item has not arrived. The buyer still wants the item. It says delivered, but I did not receive the package and I need to update my delivery address.
Okay, whose fault is that? What is it?
It's a pink varsity crew neck pullover. That's not going to be. We're not going to be refunding that. Yeah, so the return did disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there. So we got a return last night, and somebody was like, "This sequence is the wrong color and is not authentic." Like, because it was like a sequence sweater, and the sequence.
It had like striped. It always sounds like you say sequence.
Okay, what is it? How am I supposed to say it?
Well, sequins.
Okay, sequins.
But you always sound like you say sequence.
Yeah, but so they sent two pictures. They sent two pictures. They sent picture of the one that they had, and then they sent the picture of the one that we sent them. And the black like stripe was slightly lighter on ours than it was on theirs.
Well, theirs was navy blue. Ours was gray or black. Like, and
Yeah.
it said that in the description, and I'm sure they made the same sweater with different colored sequin.
Even if they
stripes on
didn't,
it.
who gives a shit? Like, it's a slightly lighter color black than you had previously. Like, a number of factors could be a problem. You know, a number of factors could lead to this. Number one, like, they could have been washed a few more. You bought used clothing. It could be faded. There's a whole mess of things, and it disappeared. It was an $8 sweater, and I'm like, we don't have free return, so they're gonna have to pay $8 to ship it back.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, go for it. Pay the $8 to ship it back. I dare you. And it disappeared already. So I don't know. Did we get a negative for it? I didn't even look.
Oh God, I hope not.
Oh God, I hope not too.
Adam will freak.
I will. Oh, we got a neutral.
Seriously? Oh wait, that still doesn't matter though, because it's 100% positive if you get a neutral. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What?
It's a neutral feedback that says thank you.
Seriously? For what?
For a 50-piece ephemera lot.
Why is that neutral?
I don't know.
That's so stupid.
What an idiot. The toxic smoke will take you out before you get roasted by the fire. Smoke alarm is the edge that you need to get out before you cannot breathe. There you go. See?
Oh, well, I have one in my bedroom.
So, that's stupid. My last 3 CRTVs went to a movie studio in Brooklyn. I think we sold a couple things to that movie studio, too. We sold some photos. There was definitely a movie studio in Brooklyn, though.
That person never responded to me when I asked about those pictures either.
It is a hard word to say, Peter PokeTuber. I agree.
Sequins.
Tommy probably to film the new Godfather. Yeah, probably. What's up, Spyro? Hello. Neutral's not bad.
Hello.
Yeah, I hate those neutrals too. But that's not even it just says thank you. It's not a bad. It's just a neutral feedback. It's not bad. Actually, they can't leave us negative feedback because they requested a return and closed it. So, yeah, it's too bad. I have one of those. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for a revision. They expected a better old ass paper. Yeah, I guess.
That's right.
So. It's so dumb. I'd send them a revision request and see if they would leave it as a positive, but a neutral is yeah. We have 3. That's our third. That would be our third neutral. So neutral and just thank you. Never bothered to get it removed. Yeah, it's so dumb. Oh my God! I sold a set of old books that the movie studio. It's in the movie studio in Brooklyn. Wow! I guess the
old stuff there.
The prop department in that Brooklyn studio knows where to get the good stuff. So.
Yes.
Neutral. I feel disturbance in the force. That's right. It's definitely true.
It's a trap.
5-star ratings aren't what's running the world. It's true. It's very true. I looked up a few reviews on that were flying. I was trying to figure out what airline we're actually going to be flying on when we go to Atlantic City this time, because it's booked through Caesar's Air and they charter it through one of 2 companies. And yeah, so we're flying with Sun Country, and I had to look them up. And they do not
Country.
They do not get good reviews, but most airlines don't.
Oh,
get good
great!
Reviews. There isn't a single airline out there that you will find that gets a good review.
We're gonna crash into the ocean.
No, it's because the majority of passengers.
We're gonna crash in the ocean.
The majority of passengers that are going to leave a review on an airline are going to be angry people.
Right.
So that's why.
Just like I did that whenever we stayed at the True by Hilton when we went to Kevin's, and I said about my dismay about the pancake maker and how it basically ruined my whole weekend.
You ruined your whole weekend.
Yes.
I don't know. The cheesy Western made up for it in my mind. So.
The cheesy Western isn't even that good.
I loved it. Could have gone for one of those.
I don't know if I'd say I loved it.
I liked it.
I'd say it's good.
I also like the Bojangles breakfast, which you didn't have. So
no, because I hate biscuits. I hate the dry ass biscuits.
They weren't dry.
They're not crumbly and
they were very buttery. They were quite good.
No one wants that.
I liked it. I'm a big biscuit fan, though. You're not.
I'm a big biscuit fan. I love me some big biscuits.
But Yeah, I don't know. There is going to come a point where we make a mistake and we get a negative feedback, but I just don't want that to happen anytime soon. I'm trying my best. So I'll request a revision for that one because
Do it.
I don't really think that that requires a positive. So I mean, in my mind, I don't know about you, but I don't think thank you is really all that. Oh, for the love.
What?
Well, no, I was trying to sneak and do it real quick, but I had to two-step verification, and then you turn on the trust. It doesn't ever trust the browser. It never. So yeah, I'm not going to do this right now. So never mind.
You can't. You can't do two things at once.
When I ran restaurants, I was more concerned with the stores that did not get get reviews more than the ones that did. Yeah, I could see that. I had a crackpot ruin my weekend. The small appliances are evil. Oh, what happened?
You mean? Oh, is that a crack?
A crackpot or a crockpot?
Crockpot.
Yeah, was it? Are you like a crackpot ruined your weekend or a crockpot ruined your weekend?
Or did a crackpot buy a crockpot?
That could happen too. Yeah, they could do it. eBay will probably soon make for similar feedback system as Poshmark or Mercari. They should. Nobody. The only thing I don't really like about the Mercari system, and I don't know if it's Poshmark's like that too, but I'm not a big fan of they have to rate you to get paid for the item,
right?
And then we have to rate them back, which is fine. We do that immediately, but like a lot of people just get the items and don't ever look at Mercari again. And so you got to wait like 4 days or something for them to just close the order and pay you for it. And that's kind of stupid. Like when it gets delivered and it's marked delivered, they should pay you, and they should give the option.
I agree.
You know, for someone to review you or whatever.
I have been buying Cabbage Patch dolls off Mercari because I've been finding really good deals off of there, and it's so much better than going on these auction websites and waiting a week or for the auction to be over or whatever.
Yeah.
I got 2 boxes of them so far, and I'm getting another box from the same person that I just ordered. So nice. They've been like really both positive transactions. I don't know. I feel like Mercari is like a good place to find stuff sometimes. I just never
I didn't have any. I looked for postcards the other day when you told me to, and there really wasn't anything on there that jumped out at me. Most of the lots are like, you know, Continental stuff or stuff that I just don't want. So, or Niagara Falls. There's a couple Niagara Falls lots on there.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of millions of Niagara Falls postcards out there. So
I counted all these Continental postcards. There's 150 of them, so I'm going to put them in a lot again for like $20 just to get rid of them, like we did with those other ones. And maybe that same guy will buy them and complain that we keep sending him the same cards. Just don't buy my stuff. Get out of here.
Yeah. I don't mind potentially having to wait the 3 days on Mercari because once the sale is done, it's done. Yeah, no returns 29 days. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's just sometimes like, you know, you're coming up at the end of the month and you know it's been delivered like 3 days and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather have that money now, but I agree. It's not a big deal. The crackpot lid crack shattered actually. It had 5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast in it class. Oh, that sucks. So you had a cracked crock-pot lid. Crackpot lid. That sucks. I don't think it's fair to have a 5-star rating system that dictates how people get viewed. Yeah. I could see that. They have a very odd system, but I mean it works. It just between the whole shipping label thing not being up to you know, they don't have the 4x6 shipping labels and then the rating thing. It's just a very strange system, but I don't know, it works for us. That and their offer, actually now that I think about it, their offer system sucks too, because if you send an offer out once on something, you have to send the next offer you send out, even though it's different people, you have to send out a lower offer the next time around, and you got to keep lowering it. And I'm like, this is dumb. So I just hit promote to everybody and I'll change
do that
the price.
too.
Yeah. But yeah, because after a while, you're just getting to the point where like I can't send out anything lower than this right now. I don't want to go lower than that. So, yeah. But yeah, The crackpot earned its 1 star. Got it. There you go. On Posh, I have 96 active listings, but when I bring up my profile, it says I have 89 active listings. Am I missing something? Yeah, it's your solds.
They keep your solds on there.
Yeah, so all your solds are still on there, and they're considered active listings, but they have a big sold banner over them. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't know why they do that either. I mean, I could see keeping it up there for a few days, maybe, or a month or something like that, but I guess it's their version of sold comps, though, because you can sort by sold comps. Right. So, yeah, maybe that's just the way they do it. But yeah, no, that's what it is. I don't even know what ours is, but yeah, it's kind of dumb. But yeah, they should put them in like in a totally separate category. But
yeah, they should.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or you can mark them as not for sale. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's probably what it is. Your solds. We've been doing all right on Poshmark, though. It sounds like.
Yeah.
They're not active. They're active, but they have a sold banner over them. Is basically all it is. I don't know. It's probably some way of Poshmark keeping their numbers high or something. I don't know. Poshmark's been good to us, though. I can't complain about Poshmark.
We only sold one thing this weekend, though.
Yeah, can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little slow for Poshmark this weekend, but
yes,
everything was slow. All of our marketplaces were.
Oh, Adam.
What? It happens. There's
Everything's slow. Everything's slow.
Seriously?
Yeah, everything's slow.
Next
week, I'm going to start posting some Easter Cabbage Patch things like I did around Christmas.
You need to find more of those strawberry pajamas wherever you can find them.
Oh, they're at Walmart.
Yeah, you need.
I'm going to go. I'm going to probably go tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that strawberry footy pajamas sell like crazy.
Everyone loves that one. Yeah. I've sold 3 of them so far.
Are there any Facebook Marketplace buyers that don't jerk you around?
No.
No. Well, no. The lady that I bought all those postcards off of was pretty awesome.
True.
But yeah, no, we don't sell on Facebook Marketplace because, yeah, you're right. It's the same. But, yeah, my favorite is this available? And then...
Yeah, they just disappear. Or like that lady the other day that didn't want to even sell to me through Facebook. She wanted to put it on Mercari, and then she raised the price, and she lowered it, then she raised it. I was like, lady. And then I'm like, I'm sorry I wasted your time. I'm just not interested. And then she's like, hello. And I'm like, I told you I wasn't interested. She's like, you're a jerk. She's like, that was really rude and disrespectful to not respond to me. If someone says to you, I am sorry I wasted your time. I'm not interested anymore because you're charging a different price. Would you message them back and keep bothering them? I apologized to them, and I said I was sorry.
Well, you obviously caught her in a lie, and that's what...
Right, and I did apologize. I took the higher road. I was like, sorry I wasted your time. I just don't want it, because when she told me, I asked her if she still had them, and she's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, well, give me your email or whatever. I'll PayPal you right now. And she was like, oh, I want to put them on Mercari. And then she just got all wild.
Which makes 0 sense, because you went from PayPaling her money, which is a 0 fee, essentially, if you send it to her friends and family.
Do they still have that, though?
Maybe not, but still, it's a small fee. And then to Mercari, which is going to charge you a 13% fee, or 15%, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is.
So that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, well, she is real stupid. Because she just like, don't ever comment on any of my posts ever again. Oh, I did block her. I'm like, I won't be, because like you're just ridiculous to me. I mean, if I've had so many people, not so many, but like, I don't know, at least 5 people contact me on Instagram and say, I have this big thing of Cabbage Patch Kids. How much will you pay? And I'm like, here you go. We'll work it out. I'm like, I'll PayPal you right now. They're like, okay, I'll send it to you tomorrow. Very easy transaction. Mm-hmm. Like it's happened like 4 or 5 times on Instagram for people that know what I do with the dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got other people that are trying to sell me dolls for like full price, and I'm like, I don't really collect them. I I sell them, so I don't really want them. And then they're like, well, how much would you be willing to pay? And I'm like, but I just don't.
Do you ever play that game? Because I never play that game.
Like,
because especially with people that like through social media that know me from the channel or whatever, people are always like, well, what would you give me for these? And I'm like, no, dude, like we're not going down that road.
I don't want them. Yeah.
Tell me what you want for them, and I'll tell you if it's even close to what I'm looking at.
Yes.
I'm like, because I'm not going to be like, I'll give you $5 a piece for them, and you're like, that's insulting, and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, I mean, I have no problem explaining to people, like, we flip things for a profit, so it's going to have to be low enough.
Yes.
That we need to make money on it.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm adding clothes to these dolls, and sometimes I have to put new diapers on them like all the time. I'm washing them. That's why I don't want to pay more than $5 for them.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually making like 20 per doll if I'm selling them for 30.
Well, I mean, if they're brand new, like in boxes, and they haven't been, and they're still anchored in there, because a lot of people took them out and unanchored them and then put them back in the box, and that's just, you might as well just trash the box at that point.
Yes, and I don't even want the ones in the boxes, and I think people don't understand that either.
Yeah.
Like, you obviously aren't following my Instagram if you're trying to sell me stuff like this.
Yeah. But yeah, I never, when negotiating online with people that are like, know the show or whatever, I'm not throwing the first number out. Like, it's just not happening.
Yeah, so, just tell me how much you want for it. We'll go from there.
Number one bullshit guy. Yeah.
Number one bullshit guy.
So, Dave's here. Hi, Dave. Dave says, I'll sell you some cabbies for $59 each. That sounds like a deal to me. I don't know.
59 cents, maybe. Dave, look at this. I got this. This reminded me of whenever you called me and I was in your video. I got this huge soft sculpture, original one. I got a washer dress. Obviously, that's going to be my next thing. But this reminded me of when you called me.
Kind of looks like she has to. She kind of looks like she has to poop.
Dolls. Well, she might. What can I say?
That's definitely a I got a poop face.
Yeah. So.
It's amusing. I don't know. I think those are going to do well. You put that one on your Instagram, and I think it's going to do well.
I did put it on my Instagram, and I think it's ugly. I think the soft sculpture ones are kind of ugly. That one's cute, but I don't know. The other one's kind of ugly.
I don't think she's ugly.
I have somebody interested in it that I know that is like gave me a hookup with stuff, so I told her that I'd do it for a good price for her if she wants it.
Yeah. If I have to justify things to sellers or buyers, they are not the people I want to buy from or sell to. Exactly. It's very true. Are you on Monday Night Stew? No, we're not. We used to have the three guys, me, Jim, and Ed used to have but that's on hiatus for the moment. So, no, we, all of us really had to, step back and really get back into reselling. And I've been a postcard listing machine lately. So we're down to 2 lives, Sunday and Thursday. So,
yes.
But Sarah did make a daily cabbage video for the Daily Cabbage, and it needs an ending. So but that's all edited, and we just need to get an ending on it.
Go subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, she'll have, if you want to know how to clean cabbies.
Oh, you can follow my video.
I know Mark is going to be very intrigued because he loves to learn how to clean dolls, I'm sure.
Are paper people still here? Because I got a question. I got a couple questions.
There's some. Mark's here.
Paper people? Well, these are cabinet cards, so I still have cabinet cards to list. Now, has anyone ever seen these German ones?
One's sideways.
It says cabinet photograph.
Oh yeah.
What's
the studio? Is the studio in Germany?
It says church something. I don't know. On the back of it, it says some kind of church. I guess it's definitely in Germany. I don't know.
No, I mean, on the back, is there a studio?
No, there's not.
Okay.
There's just.
Well, I'm thinking maybe the German company made the cardboard part.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I have this one, Das Brudik.
Well, that's. Oh wait. Put that back up. Well, it says Berlin on it,
Yeah.
so that's probably pre-World War One.
I don't know.
Which means it's real likely that building's not there anymore.
Yeah, so I got that going on. And then I also have and I have to look this up, so I haven't looked it up. Well, actually not that. Is this a homeless guy? Is this guy homeless? Like, what's his deal?
Probably. I'm gonna say.
But do
yes.
homeless people get cabinet cards?
R.A. Lord, Chatham
Yeah,
Street,
it's New York.
New York. No, but that doesn't mean that somebody. Maybe he's a performer or something.
Oh yeah, he might be a performer. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure those out. And did anyone know this? And I did not know this until recently, and I learned this from Bill in a box in the garage. He's not here right now, I don't think. However, I was talking to him about some things because he looks stuff up for me sometimes. On Worth Point, and this one here is like a little boy, but he's wearing like a dress. Oh, yeah. And did you know that in the early 1900s they dressed a lot of boys in dresses and girls' clothing up until like they were like 8 or 9 years old, and that's called unbreaching, I guess. And one of the main reasons they did that is so it would be easier to toilet train them.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So that's why they would wear like dresses and stuff, because it would be easier to toilet train them.
Thursday, yippee! Yeah, we're on Thursdays. I'm listing posts. So Cameron's here, Kelly's here. I gave up auctions for Lent. What time Thursdays? Oh, Thursday 9:30. We're on Thursday 9:30. They're not from Ohio for sure. Mark says that's Brotzluck.
Oh, okay.
Which one, Mark?
The German one.
There's two German
the one that says Brotzluck on it.
Okay. Yeah. Mark says looks like a prop photo. Cameron says that looks smaller, like a CDV.
They are smaller. Yeah, these are smaller.
Carpetbagger is what he is. Carpetbagger.
Oh yeah, he does look like a carpetbagger.
Mark wants to know if there's a tax stamp on the back of the homeless guy one.
It's just this.
Is there anything anything underneath it?
No.
No. No, there you go. Yeah. Cameron says you can always ask me for Worthborn help too, Sarah.
Oh, good. I will. Thanks.
Unbreach is referring to no breeches.
Yeah, they have like skirts so they could pee.
Yeah. I actually didn't know that. There are pictures of my grandfather as a toileter wearing a dress.
I think you mean toddler.
Toddler.
I know, isn't that wild?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that would make it easier to pee.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah. I guess I could.
Oh, and then here's
the only downside to that would be is if you had an accident, that could be a problem.
Just pee on the floor.
Yeah. It's like cleaning up after a dog.
And this is that other one. I never listed this one, okay? It's this little girl. I don't think this little girl is one of the girls. But on the back, this is the one saying that these girls have like 6 fingers and 6 toes.
Yeah.
On the back, the 3 sisters. But obviously on the front, it's not the one of the 3 sisters, because it says age 9, 12, and 14, and weighing 185, 245, and 205. Well, this girl is definitely not 9, and she definitely doesn't weigh 185 pounds.
Yeah, maybe it was just a charity they were giving to her or something.
I don't know.
Each photo.
It's crazy, right?
The photos were 25 cents each, which was probably a lot of money for a photo back then.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Mark always wondered why he had to wear a dress in 8th grade. Mark was peeing on the floor. We sold something else on Poshmark.
What is it?
A satin dress.
Is it that old prom dress? Is it the black prom dress?
It is. Yeah.
That I found at the bins.
$20.
Oh, we should bring that out. I should bring it out and you should show it. It's hanging in the closet.
I could just show a picture of it.
You could do that too. Yep, that prom dress. I got that out of the bins.
I don't think that's a prom dress.
It is.
Dude, okay. It's a goth prom dress is what that is.
No, it's a prom dress. It's just black. It doesn't mean it's goth. I wore a prom dress with black feathers to my prom.
Feathers?
Yeah.
Like real feathers?
Black feathers, yeah.
Were they like stuck to the dress or they were like sticking up in the back?
They were both kind of. I wonder if I could find my picture of that.
Wow, that's such a great motivation for toilet training. No pants until you learn how to use a toilet. Probably is considered child abuse now. Probably, yeah. No pants, no britches. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess before the invention of diapers, you'd have to do something, right?
Well, I'm sure they'd had diapers back then. I don't know.
Cloth diapers.
Yeah.
But it's a lot easier to do something like that than it would be to like wash cloth diapers all the time, which would be gross.
True.
So by hand, mind you, because there's no washing machine either. So I don't know. I could see why they did that because I wouldn't want to put my hands into a bucket full of soiled diapers. It's not like they could grab some latex gloves and put them on and then do it. That didn't exist either. So its hands are nothing all over some poopy diapers.
Serious.
That is, it's giving me a little. You might have to. I actually found a fantastic gothic green and black lace prom dress at the bins and transformed it into an outfit for the Ren Fair one year. Oh, the Renaissance Fair. Okay, yeah, I can see that. So, and wearing dresses is probably one reason they never smiled back in there either. Damage done. Yeah, damage done. Yeah, the old photos are always crack me up because they're all like, they all have that like stern look on their face, like the nobody smiled. That's why that one cabinet card with that guy making the weird face is so unique, because not only is he making a terrifying face, but one of very few, most of them just aren't smiling. Yeah. They're just standing there. So, yeah. I wonder when it became a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I wonder when did the transformation take from just standing there to smiling on film, like on pictures. Like, I wonder when that happened. So, I'd be curious to find that out. I've been listing on Facebook Marketplace tonight. I swear I brought out some crazies tonight over camping gear. Yeah, well, it's Facebook Marketplace. That's where all the crazies are, Kristen. Adam, sometimes you can resell vintage diapers for good money. Soiled probably go for even more. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Vintage diapers are worth money. But yeah, soiled, I don't know about soiled. I think there's something against that. Smiling was not a thing. One reason is their teeth were so bad. Another was they just did not do it. Yeah. They had washing machines, weren't electric, but they did exist. Big tubs with boat paddles and lye soap were popular too. Interesting. So I guess, but I would bet you'd have to be fairly wealthy to have one of those.
Maybe.
Because I always thought that, what's that board? Like a washing board. Is it a washing board? Yeah. I always thought that was the most common way of washing.
That's how I wash. That's how I wash cabbie clothes.
I
just wash them on a board. Yeah.
Yeah. Or a bucket.
I wash them in a bucket, actually.
Do you use borax?
I don't. I use a washing soda. I don't use the 20 Mule Team.
You don't use the boiling water and.
I use really super hot water.
Oh, no, it says right here. 1 pound of washing soda dissolved in 1 quart of boiling water, and then a ½ pound of chloride lime dissolved in 2 quarts of cold water.
Chloride lime? Isn't that what they use to, like, put on decomposing bodies so they don't smell?
Yeah, I think so. That's how you get out...
or you could put it on your lawn, too.
Javelle water? Javelle, Javelle water? What is that?
Adam, you're reading a book that was probably published in like 1902.
I don't know what that is. The gum Arabic solution. 1 ounce of gum Arabic, 1 cup of boiling water.
Excuse me, where do you keep your gum Arabic?
Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is very strong and eats fabric unless used with extreme caution. It's also a poison. Perhaps the safest way of using it is to place the stained portion of the article over a bowl of hot water containing borax in the preparation of 1 teaspoon of each. I don't think hydrochloric acid should ever be used to wash laundry. So, deep sink in my laundry room had a built-in rub board. Interesting. Here's an article why people look so serious in old photos.
Okay.
Check that out. Let's see. Those boards were like exercising machines. Yeah, that's true. I would have had me some grills made from chicken wire back in the day, smiling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those were the days, I guess. I don't know. I mean, because those photos were those were taken with that. What was that stuff called? You see it like in old westerns and stuff where the guy's under the sheet for the camera.
Yeah.
And he's holding that stuff, whatever that stuff is, that goes, poof, and makes the flash. What is that stuff called? I don't even know.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's probably gunpowder or something. But yeah, those, I mean, can you imagine like having to like, okay, we're going to take a picture. So this guy has to set up this tripod and he has to sit under this sheet. And then he has to hold this container of explosives over his head. Okay, everybody just stand there and look mean. Phosphorus is what it was. There you go.
Okay.
That's good. Those things are crazy.
That's true. They are.
That's
crazy.
why like action shots from that back then were so rare because people weren't going to set that up. So
right. To get Granny on a swing.
Yeah, flash powder. They had crank ringers on washtubs. They were chest high, and women would get their breasts caught in them. That's where "don't get your tits in a ringer" came from. No kidding.
I don't even think of that.
We don't even need Wikipedia with this audience. I'm just saying.
Wikipedia?
Wikipedia, whatever.
Wikipedia.
It's Wikipedia, which is
it's Wikipedia, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it's Wikipedia.
No.
Wikipedia.
I use it entirely too often. And like every time I look something up and I see it, I'm always like, somebody wrote this and it might not be right. It probably is, but I don't think it is.
I use Wikipedia to spoil shows for myself.
No.
I'll just go read the whole synopsis.
Well, we were watching that Seinfeld episode today where Elaine meets John F. Kennedy Jr. or whatever. Yeah. And I had to look it up because I'm like, is this the guy that died in the plane crash? And it was. That was the guy who died in the plane crash. But I had to look it up, and I was looking it up, and then there was this thing, and then I went down. You always get down a rabbit hole because then there's a link there that's like the Kennedy curse, and I'm like, all right, I'll click on that, and then like the Kennedy curse is like real. So, but yeah, it's insane, and I always look stuff up on that, but yeah, and then I had to find. I was trying to find if they actually made her Christmas card. Or if it was just like a picture of her that they didn't, because I'm like, they have this Christmas card, but you never see it, obviously, because,
yeah.
But I'm like, did they actually make this? And there's one out there, and there isn't. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think they actually made a Christmas card.
What's happening?
It's just a search result. Oh no,
no, it's not. It's a message.
What do you want? They're gonna be like, do you know where this cabinet card is taken? Can you combine shipping?
No, yeah, it's combined shipping. Nobody reads.
Why don't you read?
You could have answered your own question if you looked in the description. Flash bomb, it's a grenade. Yeah, it's a grenade. They're lighting grenades on fire. But yeah, no, I don't know. I've always wanted to see one of those cameras in action. I'm sure they're still around, but do they? No, they don't do that at the fair and stuff when you can get those sepia photos of yourself taken in like old Western gear and stuff.
Oh yeah, they do that at the beach.
Yeah.
We should get one. I'm just me and you.
Yeah, but you have to put on all the weird clothing that they give you.
Okay. I'll do it.
You think they actually have clothing that's going to fit me?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I wear like a bigger size too, so maybe
I want like the 6-shooters and the cowboy hat and like the gun belt. Yeah.
The gun belt?
Like the ammo belt. What the hell? Yeah. The Kennedys made their fortune running bootleg whiskey. They started as a private sector criminals and became professional criminals by moving into politics. That's right. Well, they claim that the Kennedy curse started because of Chappaquiddick, and since then things have gone downhill, obviously, for the Kennedys. But I don't know. I just never had heard anybody refer to it as that, so it was interesting. They do. It's at Idlewild too. Old style photos. Oh, cool. Similar to Capone. Capone never made it into the regular. I mean, he tried to run for mayor of Chicago, but yeah, never really made it. And he was still a criminal when he did that. So, bandolier, but how do you pronounce that?
Bandolier.
Bandolier, gun belt. Yeah, that's what I need. I need that, the fake 6-shooters, cowboy hat, and like the blanket poncho.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need one of those. And then like a shitty looking cigar. Like a backwoods or something.
Look up backwoods.
Brown teeth. That's what I'm going. I'm going for the full on authentic look.
Oh man, I gotta pee. I can't hold it any longer.
And then spurs, so when I walk around I jingle. Chink, 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 chink. I'm getting way too into this one. So I don't know how to pronounce it, but okay, that's what it's called. Adam wants to be Clint. That's right. Yeah, from that I base all of my knowledge off of things I've seen in movies. So yeah, I want to be Clint Eastwood in what was the name of that movie? There was a couple of them, but Fistful of Dollars. Fistful of Dollars. I think that's what it's called. You need chaps. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh yeah, poncho. So yeah, I've seen those all. I've seen a bunch of people that do those. Serape. Oh, okay. Serape. Got it. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah. Also another good epic Clint Eastwood movie. I don't know. We were really into. Well, I like Clint Eastwood when he started, like, after Dirty Harry. Like his westerns are good, but I'm not a big western fan. Like. The only real westerns I like are the cheesy 60s westerns that are like with John Wayne and Dean Martin and those westerns. But the Clint Eastwood's like 70s westerns, I didn't really like them. I like Dirty Harry and any of the stuff after that, like Clear and Present Danger and stuff like that. That's more Clint Eastwood. Let's see. Eastwood is probably like 200. He's 94 or something like that. Still making movies. So, Bag Full of Nuts. No, I don't think so. Yeah, the one that had the orangutan. Oh yeah. I can't remember that. Is that Bag Full of Nuts? The one that had the orangutan? Every Which Way But Loose. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Oh, it's so cold.
I like the music from the westerns. Yeah. The Clint Eastwood western. Wah wah wah. That's funny.
I also, like you said, I like him after Dirty Harry too. I like all those movies.
We have a big, you can't see it from here, but there's a poster right there on our wall, and that's actually Dirty Harry. I always look at that one because he's holding the gun like this. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you're going to break your wrist, Clint. Like, it's a 357, and you're holding your wrist like this. Yeah. And then the look on his face in that poster is like this.
I love that poster, though.
I like that poster, too, but it looks like he's crapping and holding the gun wrong. And I'm just like,
We got that one. We also got Death Wish, because Charles Bronson is my second love next to Clint Eastwood. Mm-hmm. And then what got? What is the other one we got? Dr. No?
Yeah, Dr. No. The original first James Bond movie ever made. They need to make a movie with Clint Eastwood and Jack Nicholson. Yeah. Well, Jack retired from acting quite a while ago. So I don't think that's going to happen. But Every Which Way But Loose is the one with the monkey. Terrence Hill westerns are the best. See, I'm a big my grandfather was a huge John Wayne fan. And he would watch a lot of John Wayne movies when we were around, and so I got kind of a little love for John Wayne. So most of my Western knowledge comes from John Wayne movies. I thought it was Commonwealth. I'm just kidding. Why was I pushing Supply Hut or something? We use Supply Hut now too because of him. Because they do have good prices too. The only thing I wish they'd sell is something like these clear bags, because they fluctuate so much in price. And I meant to order them yesterday and I forgot because they were down to $17.
Well, I'll look and see if I can find some. Yeah. I don't actually prefer those ones because they're I don't know. I feel like they're just, I don't know. I just don't prefer them. Yeah. I prefer the other ones.
Yeah. Blazing Saddles. That's a good one. I love that movie. Sarah does not like that movie.
I've never seen it.
Yes, you have.
No,
it's
I haven't.
Mel Brooks movie with the Western. Yes,
I've never watched it. I know I haven't. I've never seen it.
Oh, well, you've seen bits and pieces of it. Yeah.
I've never watched it. I know it's extremely racist, isn't it?
It is very, yes. Very.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
In fact, Junk Monkey, I have the posters right there.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I have a Blazing Saddles poster right here. But this is kind of funny. So, let's see. Anyways, so the other day I'm listing postcards from New Jersey, right? And I found we had like 3 or 4 restaurants and hotels that were in Atlantic City. And so I was comping them, and then all of a sudden I come across this postcard of Caesars Atlantic City in like the probably late 80s, early 90s. And it looked totally different than it did today. Like, it's silver on the outside. It's just complete, and it looks so retro. And I'm like, this is awesome. I'm buying this postcard. And then he had
so then Adam started buying all these postcards.
Yeah, well, but no, so he had the buy 4, get 25% off discount. So I'm like, well, let me see if he has any other Atlantic City postcards. So he had 3 other ones that were from like the 90s. They're Continental cards, so they're $4 a piece. But anyways, I ended up buying 4 postcards that I'm gonna frame and put them in the house, because they were just so awesome looking, and so much different looking than like when we go. Mm-hmm. So it's just it was so cool, and so I ended up buying. So this is why people buy postcards, because they see something. Like it.
Yeah, or like if it's like a restaurant they went to, like when they were a kid or something, or a motel.
Yeah,
totally.
It's cool. One of the older great actors, Gene Hackman. Yeah, awesome in Superman. I like them in Superman. Next time I send something, I have a bunch of poly bags I will never use. I'll send you guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, we use them like crazy. Dad watched Blazing Saddles with me when I was like 10. Yeah, I got to see it when I was like 12, 10 or 12 too. And I remember the fart scene in that. I just loved it. But it's funny that the bad guys in the movie are racist by design. The good guys were African and Jewish, not to mention Mel Brooks is Jewish. The movie in itself is no, it's not. You're right. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah. It's just funny to me that like I went down that rabbit hole, and now and like when we first started selling postcards and when we first met Mark and stuff like that, there's always that like thought in your head. You're like, why would anybody buy these things? Like, how collectible really are they? Because when you're in this business and you're in this community, you see people selling, Pokemon cards and baseball cards and stuff like that. And you think to yourself, well, people collect that stuff and so forth. And everybody's always collected that stuff. But postcards were not something I would have ever thought. And it's one of the largest markets for collectibles on eBay. But you just wouldn't think that people would buy them or collect them, but people do, and people love them. And then, people like me go, oh, I go to Atlantic City all the time, and Caesars doesn't look like that anymore, and I want that postcard.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was crazy. So, Sal's done listing now, but doing listing now to put away laundry. Maybe done listing now to put away laundry.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good. I'm glad you're. What kind of laundry are you doing? You doing whites? Colors?
Are you doing whites?
I thought it was a funny movie. It is a funny movie. Silly slapstick movies like Three Stooges, etc. Yeah, I like some of the older movies. Some of the newer stuff's just a little too soft for me. Just I don't know. So that 80s era, 80s 90s comedy era was awesome. And I just don't think it could ever be topped, in my opinion.
I'm not a fan.
I don't think it matters what you're talking about. Even if it's TV shows like the '90s sitcoms, like Seinfeld and Cheers and all that. Like you're just, it's
but
not
I'm
going to
not
come
a big
close.
fan of like the '90s, like the '80s, like the early Saturday Night Live, like the Chevy Chase.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
All of those people. I'm not fans of
so
them
funny.
really at all. Like I don't know. I kind of almost hate them.
Yeah.
I just don't
Oh
think
my God.
they're funny. Like the whole, what's the big guy's name? Fat man in a little coat and all that. Like
Chris Farley?
yeah, it's just not funny. Like to me, like it's just not. I'm sorry. Like, but yes, I agree with like Seinfeld and things of that nature. It's just I'm not a fan. I'm not. He's gone. Goodbye forever. See you later.
How could you not like Tommy Boy?
I don't like that.
You seriously?
garbage.
Oh my God.
I don't think it's funny. I'm sorry. Just don't think it's good.
I want to move past this somehow. Before I started reselling, I had no idea there was a pre-owned shoe market online. Blew my mind. Yeah, same.
I was like, who would buy someone's old shoes? I still think that.
Yes, it is. But I mean, it's shoes, so I mean, it's not like you're not buying somebody's old underwear. Well, I mean, some people are, but I don't know. You're right. I agree with you. In Living Color, oh my God.
I liked In Living Color.
Fire Marshal Bill here.
Oh, yeah, I liked In Living Color.
Yeah. Adam, you made me laugh. You doing the whites. Thank you. Older movies were much better in terms of acting and story. I agree. Done doing the colors now. Okay, good. Don't forget to separate the reds. And my mouse died.
Don't forget. That mouse is a piece of trash.
Seriously?
I hate it. I never use it. I would use a touchpad.
It's coming back. It's gonna work any second.
Does it need batteries or something?
No. It just loses its connection all the time, and I don't know why.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it's great. What's going on? I just don't know. Well, I mean, it's the older Magic Mouse or whatever, and
It's not very magic.
the newer ones. It's like every Apple product. It's so expensive to buy the newest stuff, but it works fine. There we go. It's working now. All right, that was back when SNL was actually funny. I agree. I like the older stuff too. Doing the whites later. Oh, okay. Good.
Get on that.
Old SNL was classic. Yeah, for sure.
Just not a fan,
I agree.
really.
I'm Chevy Chase, and you aren't. I love that.
I'm just not a fan.
And then when Eddie Murphy was on too, in the mid '80s, after Chevy was gone, it was so good.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
Sarah, you've been voted off the island. Be gone.
Okay.
I'm living in a van down by the river.
See, that wasn't even funny either.
Oh, it was so funny.
It just
Oh, look, you've finally done it. You finally offended him. Normally, he's right there with you, but not on that one. Don't you badmouth.
We can't share our love of Sketty Sam's anymore.
You've been blocked. Food segment? Yeah, let's talk about food. Chris Farley's legendary. You're not having any love here. Farley was so freaking
really?
funny.
Oh God, I don't think he's that funny.
Are you one of the women that doesn't like Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman. I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about Wonder Woman. I'm not a superhero person either. So,
yep.
I'm not like a Batman, Wonder Woman.
She's not a comic book superhero person at all.
No. If I'm watching TV, this is what I'm watching: bad reality TV, or I'm watching like Forensic Files.
When she says bad
about murder.
When she says bad reality TV, it has to be like a total train wreck, like 90 Day Fiance, My 600 Pound Life, Hoarders. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, you can get a good look at a steak by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but wouldn't you rather take the butcher's word for it? That's Chris Farley. It's so funny. Wonder Woman was great. Linda Carter lives in D.C., married to a congresswoman or something.
Oh, she's still alive?
Guess so. 70s SNL was so funny. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, Chevy Chase, Jane Curtis, and Gilda Radner. They couldn't beat that staff.
Yeah, see, all those people I'm not a fan of.
You don't like Aykroyd? Belushi?
No, I'm not. No, I really don't like any of those people. Like,
the magic is gone. Gilda Radner was funny.
I'm sorry.
Eddie Murphy's buckwheat with Ote. Yep. Phil Hartman, Norm Macdonald, Will Ferrell. Yeah. Mr. Bill, oh no.
Will Ferrell. Again, I mean, whatever.
You don't like Wonder Woman, Sarah?
I don't think so.
Hoarders is eye-opening. Yeah. Linda Carter has a house in Rehoboth also. There you go. Linda Carter's Wonder Woman was responsible for a lot of early onset puberty in boys 9 to 12. Who do you think is funny, Sarah?
I don't know. I'm like I said, that's not really my jam.
I'm trying to think of a stand-up that you liked. You like that girl when she first came out. The girl that makes all the goat noises.
I can't stand her anymore. Now. Eliza Schlesinger.
Yeah.
I used to love her, and now I can't stand her.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
She, like everybody else, got really overly angry political comedy, and it wasn't bad. It was just terrible. And I'm not saying anything political sides or anything. That wasn't what I was saying. I'm just saying everybody got very angry, and it just was a bunch of like hate jokes that were being spewed, and it was just not funny. Even no matter what side of the aisle you're on. Land Shark, Julia Child chopping off her hand, Sweaty Balls, Two Wild and Crazy Guys.
Sweaty Balls is funny. Sweaty Balls is funny.
Oh, you like what was the MTV show?
Oh, The State.
The State, no.
Yeah, but we started trying to watch it again, and it just wasn't funny.
It's not funny. Yeah, you really have to be very stoned to like The State.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it was so funny back then. She's Still Beautiful. Horatio Sands was funny. He was hilarious. He got booted out of Hollywood for something. I don't remember what. Also, Dave Chappelle, one of the best stand-ups of all time. She thinks Adam is funny. That's all that matters. It's true. No. I don't think.
Oh God, she's the worst.
I don't think that woman's funny at all.
Out of anything, she's the worst.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her comedy at all. I love stand-up comedy. Yep, I have an autographed pic of her. She sent me an 8x10 when I wrote her a letter as a kid. Oh, Linda Carter. That's pretty cool. King Tut, I Pump You Up. Oh God, Steve Martin. I liked MTV when it was still music. Yeah, Mitch Hedberg. Yeah, he'd be up there.
I think. Have we watched him? I don't know.
He's dead.
I don't know who that is. I don't think.
He was the stand-up comedian. He was like super hippie, long hair, and his comedy was like, I went and bought a donut, and the guy offered me a receipt for the donut, and I said, this transaction does not require any paper, and I left with my donut. Like those are the kind of jokes he told. It was dumb comedy, but he had a heroin problem, and he died. So. Severus, I don't know who that is.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I think is funny. What movies I think are funny. Like Bridesmaids. I think that's hilarious. Wedding Crashers. Dodgeball. What's the one about Google? The
Intern.
Yeah. Any of the ones that have what's his face in it?
Apparently like Vince Vaughn.
Yes, I love Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn I think is hilarious.
You didn't like the breakup though.
It wasn't really comedic.
No, I thought it was funny.
I don't like it because the beginning is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like that movie.
You're right, Bearded Pokey where I did butcher a hell out of a fantastic joke. I don't think anybody could have his delivery though, and that's the thing, is that his delivery was so perfect that it's just impossible. But yeah, it's the Carol Burnett show. I
love Carol Burnett. And like Mama's Family. Yeah, those ones were good.
He was that 70s. He was in that 70s show, was he? The best movie this year is already called Cocaine Bear. Yeah.
What even is that? My mom went to
it's based on a true story. Apparently,
she was like, what is Cocaine Bear? She saw it in like the previews. I was like, I don't know.
Apparently, it's based on a true story that like some campers, or maybe it was like over the border or something, but they had a lot of cocaine and the bear got into it in the middle of the night and was like running around all coked out of its mind, killing people or something like that.
Wow.
And I'm sure they stretched the truth in the movie, but yeah, that's apparently what it is. So, Tommy, yes, I listened to her podcast. She's smart, funny. Who are you talking about, by the way? Amy Schumer? I couldn't imagine.
Because she's definitely neither.
Vince Vaughn doesn't do jokes, though. How can he be funny? I think he's funny. I think just him getting in.
Movies are funny. I think the movies are funny.
Steve Martin. Yeah, great. Love Steve Martin. Good night, Mark. Thanks for coming in. Chris Tucker's funny.
Night.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. The Tommy Bernard podcast, I agree. He cracked me up. The sequel will be called Rehab Bear. I don't think there's going to be a sequel. I mean, unless they don't keep to what actually happened to the cocaine bear. I don't think you're going to see a sequel.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm of the impression that like Hollywood's just lazy now, and so you don't get a lot of really good content coming from them anymore because they're either just remaking something that's already happened or something that's already been done, or they're adding a sequel to something like a nostalgia sequel because they're making another Beverly Hills Cop, and I hope it doesn't go the same road that Coming to America 2 went, because it wasn't good. I mean, it was a good movie, but it wasn't the jokes weren't good. It wasn't Coming to America, in my opinion. So yeah, like I'm very worried about History of the World Part 2 that's supposed to come out, because the first one was so good and so Mel Brooks, and I just hope he doesn't get censored, because he's good when he does what he does. Don't you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's Chris Tucker. Nobody understands the words coming out of your mouth. Such a good Rush Hour. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I like Rush Hour. I mean, but I'm a Jackie Chan fan.
Yeah,
like I watched all the older Jackie Chan movies.
Jackie Chan was good back in the day. Yeah, he was pretty good. Friday and Rush Hour movies were one of a kind. I'd say Beach Boys, Great American Music. Anytime anybody asks me what song is that, what else was I gonna chat about? What did we just sell? We just sold.
So we sold 2 cabinet cards. That lady said that that we have a great store and she's gonna be back.
Okay.
Because she loves cabinet cards. Oh, we could talk about how that we finally are getting our new couch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's almost the end of the show. We can go off on a little bit of a tangent here. So yeah. So we talked last week, or Thursday, I was pretty upset because of all the runaround I got from Bob's Discount Furniture. But yeah, so finally one of the managers of the store got back to me and put me in touch with somebody that works the warranty department, and they just literally were like, we're just going to do this as a return since they're not getting back to you, and I'll bill the warranty company, so just come in and get a couch. And they gave us a total and everything like that. So we actually we're able to get a nicer couch. Well, I don't know. Is it nice? I mean, it has more shit.
Well, here's the thing. It's nicer in the fact that it's not breaking in half.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not leather. It's micro. What is it? Microfiber? It's not microfiber.
It's like suede. It's like suede.
It's fake suede. But anyways, it has more little attachments suede to it. It's got like a plug thing in the middle of it and a light.
And like, yeah, the thing flips down and there's like cup holders and like there's the light above it, and you push the thing in, and there's USB and plugs and such. Yeah.
But yeah, it was so easy. They got it done in literally 5 minutes. I spent 4 days of my life dealing with something that literally got remedied in 5 minutes. And I'm like, and
I think that it was funny that when we went in there and we were like, oh, well, we're coming in to get a new couch because our couch is, broken and we got a replacement. He's like, oh, cool. Like, just basically, like, this happens all the time and we know our furniture is garbage.
Yeah, and we got the damn warranty again because
so we're just gonna get another couch.
If I have to spend 4 days of my life to get a free couch every 2 years, I'm just gonna keep doing it. So whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see, 30 Rock. I like 30 Rock. Tina Fey and
I always get that one confused with the other one. It's okay.
Mountain State actually loves the Beach Boys. Sarah does not. That is one of the bands that she does not like. You also can't do real comedy anymore because of the of America. People get offended for misspellings nowadays. See how many FCC complaints over the Super Bowl. Really? How many? That's dumb. A bunch of other things, unfortunately. Preach. There was 103 FCC complaints submitted over Rihanna's halftime show. People have no life. What were they complaining about? That it sucked? I mean, it was a bunch of people dancing around in jackets. And Rihanna was pregnant.
It really wasn't that good.
No, it was terrible. It was one
I
of the
like
worst halftime
Rihanna's
shows I've ever seen.
music. Don't get me wrong. I love her music.
There was just nothing to it. It was like, oh, we've got these
I agree.
stages that go up and down, and everybody's dressed the same. It was like, you know what it felt like to me? It felt like they were like, we've got this plan. This is what I think happened. Okay, you ready? Ready for my theory? My conspiracy theory on what happened?
Do it.
They had this plan, and it was going to be like this crazy, like weird Super Bowl halftime show with like dancing and everything and stuff like that. And she was going to change outfits like 12 or 16 times or whatever. And then she was like, oh, I'm pregnant. And they were like, crap, we can't do any of this. I don't know. Dress them all the same and put these stages and things that go up and down.
They knew she was pregnant before that. I mean,
no, they started planning this 2 years ago. So
whatever.
Yeah, that's what I think happened. That's my theory. I'm going with it. Anyways, let's see. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wouldn't it be nice if we... I always get 30 Rock and think it's Third Rock from the Sun.
Yes, me too.
Do you? I thought you got 30 Rock and Parks and Rec confused all the time.
I get all three of those.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. Really? You liked it? I didn't like it. I think it was because she had the salmon shoes on. Who knows? Like, she was just floating. That's it. That's all she was doing. And singing. Well, she wasn't even singing, really, right? Because she was mostly lip-syncing. Sure. The theme of the whole devils and the crotch grabbing, humping, I don't remember that.
She was doing it. I mean, but the people have been grabbing their crotches for years.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
The
Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. It was amazing for how many no-name actors went onto the big names. I don't know. I was pumped Snoop Dogg did a Skechers commercial during the Super Bowl. They are now one of my best-selling brands. Yeah. He did do the Skechers slip-ons. I saw those, and I'm like, I think I need those.
Oh yeah, those are. I think I saw that one too.
No one did have a wardrobe malfunction. I think that's done. But yeah, I don't sing very well. Not really a singer.
You probably. I bet you do if you try.
Yeah,
you got that,
I agree.
Sexy voice.
I do also think that she should have had some guests come out. Solomon the brand, not Salmon the color. Oh, Adam
can't read.
I have no idea what that even is, to be perfectly honest with you. Is that the jacket she was wearing? I have no idea.
The shoes.
The shoes? I didn't even see the shoes. I was so focused on the fact that there was a bunch of people in jackets dancing around. And I'm like, the whole time I'm waiting for something else to happen. Like, I'm like, okay, these things are going up and down. I'm like, and she's singing and stuff like that and dancing. And I'm like, sooner or later, something else is going to happen, right? Like, somebody's going to come out. There's going to be a guest guitarist, a guest singer, whatever. Something's going to happen, right? And then nothing happened. Like, she just went higher on the platform and her jacket got longer and everybody could tell she was pregnant at some point, and then it was over. And I'm like, okay, that was fun.
I don't know why everyone was making such a big deal of the fact that she was pregnant. Like,
I guess because she never had said anything, so.
Oh, okay. Well, like,
I
don't
know.
Like,
Matt, how much you pay for Converse up there? Ours range between, I mean, I don't know, you're asking Bearded PokeTuber, but ours range, most of them around here are $10 and up. Yeah, she did, but smelled her hand afterwards. I don't know. I just rather would not see that. Plus, 100 guys dry humping. Snoop Dogg was so funny. The best commercial. I thought that was a good commercial, and I liked the. I did like the Breaking Bad one, but it was kind of lame. But,
yeah.
She had Fenty stuff according to her PR group. She designed all of that stuff. The fluffy stuff. The fluffy jacket she designed. Great. Looks like a North Face jacket. That's what they all look like. A friend told me Salomon's searches went up 200% after her performance. No clue if he was being serious, though. Huh. Well, I was waiting for Jay-Z or Eminem or Drake. Yeah, somebody. Some old boy was poking fun at her, and she took him serious. Oh. Yeah, probably. All their clothes, her brand. She makes North Face jackets, is what you're saying. She could exercise. She has shoes and makeup I've seen. I don't know. Like, whenever she played a couple songs, I'm like, oh, that's her, but I didn't really know. I'm not a big
Adam's such an old man.
Music. Yeah, I mean, I got a 70s essentials playlist going on in my car right now, so that's
he definitely does.
That's really my 70s, 80s grunge 90s, and that's about it for me. I'm done after that. So the only band that I would say that's new or that I don't mind, and I can't remember the name of him though. I can see him in my head. It's a guy that sounds like Roger Waters a little bit. What's his name?
I don't know.
They were at Atlantic City the weekend before us. Why can't I think of it? But he's kind of got that immigrant song sound to him. Like you can do the.
Yeah, I don't know who that is though. But I love the immigrant song. That's like my favorite Led Zeppelin song.
They're relatively a newer band. They came out like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And
I have no idea.
The kid that's singing it is like, I don't know. You just, when you hear his voice and then you see what he looks like, you're like, I was kind of expecting him to look a little different than that. So, Adam listens to Simon and Garfunkel. Maybe
He probably does.
Really, I need to send you a box of Skechers and Converse, Matt. Yeah, you do. You can send me a box of Skechers and Converse. Why can't I think of the name of that band?
I don't know.
It's going to drive me nuts.
You're asking the wrong person because I don't really listen to modern music either.
It's not modern. I mean, it is modern, but
it came out 4 years ago, but it's not modern.
But it doesn't sound modern. I was expecting somebody in the chat to have it, and they're like, I don't know. There's a TikTok with him singing like that, like everybody does, and it's not Led Zeppelin, but he sounds. They sound kind of Zeppelin-y, but I just can't think of who they are. Hi, Ed.
Hello, Ed.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, I really wish I could think of the name of that band.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's gonna drive me nuts. Yep. Like I said, they were there the weekend before we were in
That doesn't help me. I don't know what you're talking about.
She wasn't wearing Solomon because she likes Solomon. That's the trap. Ed finally made it. List perfectly. Board meeting has ended. Yes, thank you. It's Greta Van Fleet. That's the name of the band.
I've never heard of this band.
Oh yeah, you'd like them. I would bet I would venture a guess that you'd
Greta
like
Van Fleet.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got it, Bearded.
What in the Sam heck is that?
Ed had to do laundry too. Everybody's doing laundry today.
Well, I got laundry in right now. Adam's like, "What's that noise?" I'm like, "It's the washer."
Sal's doing laundry. What did you do? All the laundry, Ed, or just the colors and the whites? What'd you do? Gotta know. Sal told us. You will think of it right before you fall asleep and then be awake half the night. Yeah, no, he's got it. At Greta Van Fleet. I wish I'd be able to quit my full-time job and work for Liz Ferguson. Adam, as long as you don't listen to Madonna, you're good. I'm not I never was a big Madonna fan. I like the Vogue video like any young teenage boy did whenever it came out, but
seriously?
That was for totally different reasons.
You
or no,
like that?
What was maybe it wasn't Vogue. One of hers was really risque.
A lot of them were risque.
Well, a lot of them are, but one in particular was really bad.
What was it? Justify My Love? Is that the one?
I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. All I remember is there was one where I was like, I'm a teenager and I'm watching this.
Seriously?
So I did laundry. It's a Sunday thing. I went through 3 40-gallon bags into 6 megaload washers. Wow. Kids have a lot of clothes. Must be a Mexican thing. I haven't heard of them before. They are great. They are really good. Yeah. If you're at all a Zeppelin fan or...
I am a Zeppelin fan.
Or even Pink Floyd, you'd like them. They're more Led Zeppelin than Floyd, but they have that old kind of sound to them, and the singer sounds a lot like
they started in 2012.
Yeah, and they just had a hit record like 4 years ago.
Well, I have them on Apple Music. I'm gonna check them out and see.
All of Little Madonna was a train wreck. Cyndi Lauper was better than Madonna. Replaced by an evil doppelganger back in the 90s. You think Lauper was better than Madonna?
I feel like Madonna of the 90s with whenever the MTV Music Awards, when she did Vogue and when she did that Express Yourself on the chairs that one year.
Yeah.
Or maybe that was 1992 or 89. I don't know. I thought those were amazing performances. And I thought they were great. And sure, they were sexualized, but they were still good. I mean,
she was a great performer back in the day. I don't know if she is anymore. She looks a little swollen to me, but
Her face is like all jacked.
well, she put another picture out. I guess that was after surgery, and she was all swollen. And then she put another one that's like, here's what I look like after the swelling's gone down.
She still looks not good.
She still looks, like you're 70 some years old. Just age gracefully. They sound a lot like Zeppelin. They're young kids. I think they're in their late 20s now.
Yeah, it says they formed as teenagers. So
yeah, Madonna will be in the Super Bowl next year. Oh, good. I'm gonna look them up now. Definitely a Mexican thing, Sal, because a Costa Rican. We all did ours already yesterday. I can't wait for concerts to start. That's the only fun I have anymore as an old.
I know.
folk.
I think we should go to a couple concerts this year.
I thought we were gonna go to Dead and Company.
Yeah, sure. Like, I think we should go to maybe another one. I was trying to look and see what ones were coming.
Solomon concert in 2013 and 14. How was it? Was it good? Are they good live? Because some bands are just terrible live. Aside from watching Roman's Whatnot live auctions, that's it. Tommy, you can also hang out at weddings as a wedding crasher. There you go. You can be the real life wedding crasher. Remember when Madonna dated Rodman? Yeah, that was a publicity.
I don't remember that.
Here you go. Dave Matthews, Sarah. Duh.
Yes, we should go. We should try and go to some concerts.
Well, he doesn't do the stadium tours anymore. He only does Star Lake, and he does 2 nights at Star Lake.
Okay,
which
well, we
is
could
like
go.
our outdoor concert venue.
It's where we live close there to there now.
That's true. That's true. Well, the guy I was talking to last night said they don't let you in the parking lot anymore. Like you can't get that. You can only get in the parking lot like 2 hours before the concert.
Oh yeah, our new bestie.
Which is just stupid. So, the only band I have an interest in watching live is the Killers.
I don't even know who they are.
Rodman was so weird. Yeah, he still is. Isn't he like big good friends with Kim Jong-il or something, or Kim Jong-un or whatever his name is? I thought wasn't Rodman and him like besties? Am I making this up? Is that not?
I don't know.
They were great. Still really young back then, though. They sure refined their sound a lot more. Cool. I kind of had. Yeah. See, Rodman will soon become king of North Korea. Yeah. I think they were really good friends, and like he went over and like negotiated with him for like to stop firing missiles into the ocean or whatever. And I'm like, there's a few people to send. Dennis Rodman wouldn't be at the top of my list, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, they're friends. Yeah, I remember hearing stories about that. Yeah, it's so odd. Like, how do you become friends with a murderous dictator? It's so weird. And as like a basketball player, that's very odd. That married himself. How do you become friends with a dictator? I just need to know. Like, did he meet him on Facebook or something? Like,
Maybe.
It's evident. Killers had like one good album that I slapped. You slapped it. He's playing different venues this year. Burgestown, he hasn't played in a while. I feel like.
Yeah, Burgestown is Star Lake. So wait, he is playing there or no?
I don't know. He said he's playing different venues this year. Hasn't played in a while. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he played there or not last year. I thought he did. Have you ordered your Girl Scout cookies? They are still good, but expensive.
We're not eating junk.
Yeah, we're trying not to eat junk.
We've been doing really good.
Yeah. This day and age, Rodman, just as hood choice, just as good of a choice as anyone. Got it. Hi, Marketplace Boutique. What's happening? Roman and Kim met on Epstein Island. God, I hope not. Rodman. Phil Jackson always let him just run for free. Yeah, that's true. Yes, yes, he is playing Burgestown. There you go.
Yeah, it's July 23rd, a Friday. Or June 23rd. I'm trying to see how much the tickets are.
And Dead and Company's in July. So. I was curious about this.
It's not expensive.
Ate the Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. I don't recommend it at all. Why don't you recommend it? It looked good, and it was good back like when they had it when they initially released it like 10 years ago. But why? What was wrong with it? Was it just soggy? Because that's probably what happens. Roman probably lives in North Korea with Kim. Probably. Rodman pulled some beautiful women. That's true. Like a horse.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah. He was a weirdo, that's for sure. Because it wasn't lavender. Yes. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. Here we go. It's just a big greasy pie, barely any pepperoni or cup pepperoni, and very thin. Okay. Yeah.
I like cup pepperoni.
You do like the cup pepperoni? No.
Yeah, I like all the grease in the middle. Sounds gross, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah. Tommy's a big fan of Carmen Electra. Amazing rebounder. He was. Yeah, he did play well. Is the cup? Is there actually? I think cup pepperoni is stuff that's just cut off the. I don't even know what it is. What makes it different? I don't even know.
It's literally just like little cups.
No, I know, but I'm just wondering why it's so why the regular pepperoni. I guess maybe it's because it's not like lunch meat. So maybe it's like the.
But I love those little cups of grease.
Yeah,
those are delicious.
Alrighty, guys, we are gonna get out of here. Coming up, I got a video that I'm gonna edit and put together next week on just some tips for high bid. I guess we get asked a lot, about how we source and things like that, and I want to kind of walk you through what a typical hybrid or high bid pickup and hybrid, yeah, what a high bid pickup looks like. So that'll be coming out next week, and then new video, what's sold video will be out next Saturday, and then Sarah and I will be back here Thursday and Sunday, 9:30 p.m. So that's about it. You have anything else you want to chat about before we get out of here?
Guys, go follow my Instagram. I'm almost to 4,000. I think. Am I? Almost to 4,000 followers, I think. Hold on, let me check. 3933. So I'm almost to 4,000.
There you go.
Thanks to Kevin for making that video. He gave me a real boost. So yeah. I want to get to 4,000 by the end of the week. Hopefully, I can make it by the end of the week, and then I'm going to do my giveaway.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. pghpicker.com and thedailycabbage.com. Check them out if you want any merch. And that's about it. So, anything else you want to say?
No, I don't want to say anything else.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back.
Thanks.
Thursday at 9:30. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.